just with the
Yeah.
push to next month, I don't need to do new notices.
So then what
It's
happens
essentially being
if someone
broadcast
doesn't
now.
show up next month either, then put it back again?
Yeah, it's only happened once in the 15 years that I've seen it. I try to impress upon people, the board members, the importance of showing up since we've already kind of missed our deadline the first time around. It's a volunteer board. I do the best I can. I send multiple notices out, letting everybody know. And the worst time is the summer. Usually this isn't too bad. Summer.
If I decided I wanted to be on the board.
I was thinking the same thing. You swear me in right now.
No, but I'll send you an application, and you'd have to recuse yourself.
Believe me, I thought the same thing too.
So I've sat
Then
here,
if I don't get the job, I'll say no.
They did not.
Yeah, right. That's
Well,
probably.
and so you say you have eight on the board, five.
We have
regular?
7 currently. We lost one member last year, one alternate last year. I take that back just recently. He was a full-time. So Greg was an alternate. He's now going to be full-time. So I've got 7
Thank you,
now. It's nice to have
this is
one
my
more.
28th year doing this.
Yeah, it's hard when it's
Yeah.
volunteer. It's not easy.
Yeah. I was chairman before Rick, and I sat here by myself some meetings, so it's amazing how people,
I have done that once. I sat here by myself. You're right. I did that one time too.
well, so I guess you're gonna
You
just,
weren't on John Holbrook?
you could send her home, so somebody can
So
go.
you wouldn't be able to make a phone call to any of the other members
Yeah.
and let them know the situation you're in and ask them if they could just come down and see the deal?
I mean, I will
type
go through,
thing?
only because like I said, my parents are displaced right now. They got nowhere to go, and we were hoping to get going on this.
I believe I had phone numbers.
Well, who do we, I know I have Laura's.
Who?
Laura? You know she's not coming or not?
I got no reply. So I don't have Laura's phone number.
Are we the only, on the agenda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, and you'd be first on the agenda next month. We have one more case that's gonna come on next month, but it'd be after this one. She usually has a conflict in Londonderry, or sometimes she does. I did have a confirmation on one other gentleman, but he isn't here.
Fine. I can go through.
They've got a cell phone blockage going on here.
Yeah.
Because another thing is comes to concern is, we're in October and next month's November and we're running out of time. We do have preliminary drawings, but the drawings aren't completed in any way because we didn't want to pay for drawings in full set of drawings until this
Architectural.
part was cleared.
Yeah.
So there's still some work to be done. And I don't know, I guess I just find it a little hard to believe that you get 7 people on the board and you're struggling to get 3.
Yep, I'm hearing you. Let's see. I got.
Do I have to get Pat Jewett in here?
Oh, we have to look at her all throughout the meeting.
Do you know Pat Jewett?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Came to one of my brownie meetings a while ago. Long time ago.
Eric Cushing.
No, he's technically not even on the board anymore.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a reply out of him for 2 years.
Well,
Behind the curtain over there?
Yeah. It was Oz.
John, should I call John? Regan? John, help.
He's the former board member.
So he's resigned, is
He's
that?
already given his resignation letter, so technically he's gone.
No.
He moved out of town.
We do have Pat's phone number. You want to bring her down here?
She's not sworn in.
No,
He wouldn't be sworn in.
no, just,
So to volunteer, what is the criteria? Like, what do you, is it,
There's a little form that you fill out, and essentially, once I look at the form, I send it on with a recommendation to the selectmen, and the selectmen, on one of their regular scheduled meeting, would take a vote as to whether.
They usually bring you in to talk to you. They usually want to
Yeah.
interview you.
Yeah, I don't know if they, I don't
What's the
think they even
commitment?
did that with
What's the
Mark.
commitment? Is it every other Wednesday or?
No, for us, it's once a month. We meet the second Wednesday of each month on regular meetings. They start at 7 PM. You have a chairperson and a vice chairperson.
Okay.
That's it. We used to have a clerk position, but we don't do that anymore. I do most of the clerical work myself.
And so is it, are you guys supposed to go visit the site in advance, like when you know it's, a variance is coming, like tonight, you visit the site and do?
Sometimes, but you have to, if we go as a group, we have to declare a meeting, so you have to have notices. But what usually happens is you may invite us to go on our own, so we can just drive by and check it out. You know,
Yeah, the whole drive-by thing is, like, I drive by a lot of times, just so I can see what's going on. There have been some cases that have come before us that have been fairly complicated, and I've asked for a letter granting access to the property to the board. So then I give that letter to each of the board members, and then they either go or they don't go, but at least they have permission to go and walk the property. Because some of these are fairly big parcels that they're trying to develop or subdivide or whatever.
Right.
It's not a requirement, it's just, a suggestion
Right.
in terms of that, Conservation Committee, a lot of times will do site walks if there's wetlands involved. I don't know if the planning board goes out to sites. I assume they do when they need to.
Yeah, oh yeah, they do, yeah.
So
But
we all
it-
do it.
They can
But-
volunteer.
Yeah, I'm afraid we're not gonna, you're gonna
Really?
call a meeting.
I know, I was gonna try to push it to a quarter after.
Might as well, at this point in time,
I
we're
hate to see the town in this type.
It's the, now,
Small town.
your house is showing a garage,
yeah, so we have a 2-car garage
so
now.
so the addition is on the other side of the,
No, well, yes
Kind
and
of
no.
like part of it, yeah.
So if you look at the house on the right-hand side is the garage.
I don't
And
want to
then
still do this, though.
the in-law section has its own garage, and then behind the garage of the addition is the in-law. And the in-law is also taking over one of the rooms of the existing house.
And that's why there's another
And so
addition on the
left
other
side of the
side.
house is a
Okay.
new family room.
so where is the issue?
I'm gonna have to stop because I want to make sure we don't get into a hearing
Yeah,
when
yeah,
in fact
yeah.
we're not in public meeting.
No, yeah, okay, go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I just
it's-
kind of wanted to understand what the variance is.
Yeah, it's definitely a
10
side setback, 10-foot side, 10-foot encroachment at the 20-foot side setback.
Okay. That's a good point.
So I got quarter past. Again, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do legally
Right.
bound by law that we can't do anything with just 2 people here. It has to be a minimum 3. And then we would need your permission to proceed with just 3. I will obviously follow up with another email.
So
Do I have your email?
You can have mine.
Yeah, it would be helpful, I think, in this case.
Sure.
What do we got?
So are you?
Email, if you want to go ahead.
I was muting it while you were reading the email.
Okay.
So if you want to say goodbye to
Goodbye.
Krista.
Right now?
Yeah.
Goodbye, Litchfield. Thank you. Am I on?